A local real estate agent took on the national screen. Port St. Joe local Sabrina Burke competed in NBC's On Brand with the one and only Jimmy Fallon as host. News Channel 7's Isabella Ben-Humea tells us how she helped make ads for some of the biggest brands in the country that you can still see in stores today.
You may have seen famous Port St. Joe TikTokers Emma Grace and her grandma Me Mama.
We have the blue ones, the pink ones, the raspberry one.
But someone who's usually behind the scenes is Emma Grace's mother, Sabrina Burke.
NBC, a casting director, actually reached out to my daughter, who is on TikTok.
Although she was used to seeing her daughter and mother in the spotlight, now Sabrina would be the one making national TV.
6 months later, NBC called me and said, you know, look, we have a new show we're doing, and they said, you know, it's marketing, it's a big name host, we can't tell you who it is. Next thing you know, I'm in New York City filming with Jimmy Fallon.
Sabrina was one of the contestants on Jimmy Fallon's reality show, On Brand. This marketing competition had participants create advertisements for big-name brands such as Dunkin' Donuts, Sonic, KitchenAid, Southwest Airlines, and Marshalls.
So the idea of the show is they took people from different backgrounds who are not necessarily marketing and advertising executives and put them in an arena to compete with other people for these real ads with real companies. And the cool part about it is after each episode aired, that advertising campaign that had won in that episode rolled out in real time as a real ad.
Sabrina is a real estate agent with over 30 years of experience in Port St. Joe. She says she never imagined she would embark on a journey like this.
It was just so many different types of marketing that I'd really never been exposed to. I have sold real estate pretty much my whole career. I've been a realtor for over 30 years, and so I knew how to sell houses and properties, but I didn't know that I could market or sell anything else. And so I was really proud of myself that I could actually do other things.
Sabrina says this adventure wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for a life-changing experience.
A little over a year ago, I was struck by lightning. I always thought, you know, you get struck by lightning, you just die, and that's it. I didn't realize that you actually can survive, and I really pretty much unscathed. I mean, I limped for a while. It went through my leg.
Surviving a lightning strike made her take a risk she wouldn't have before.
God didn't save me for no reason. Like, I just felt like this was a 1 in a million opportunity, and I had survived a 1 in a million event, and this came up just a few months after that, and I just felt like for that reason I needed to take it.
For Sabrina, On Brand was about more than making the best ads. It was about representing women in their 50s and stepping out of her comfort zone. In Gulf County, Isabella Ben-Humea, News Channel 7.
Sabrina Burke was on every episode of On Brand, and the event made it to the semifinals. We'll have a link to watch the show on our website, WJHG.com.